Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again for another episode of Let's Play Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. And as you might imagine, well first of all I have to pass through the Golden Grove, but before that even, I have a decent amount of side questing to do and I need to sneeze, so I'm going to mute this right away. Excuse my mutedness. So now on the map you can see these green motherfuckers hanging out, and these are people who have spare heart to give. So, hey, do you know that the great Togo Tail tournament soon? I can't wait to give everyone a licking. What's Togo Tail? What kind of person doesn't know what Togo Tail is? Let me guess, you haven't heard of it, Mr. Have you heard of it, Mr. Drippy? Most popular pastime in Ding Dong Dell. Big tournament soon, it's my chance to prove myself. I didn't win a single match last time, but I can't wait to try again. Man, you suck. That's not really a good trait to have, over-enthusiasm for something like that. Oh, whatever. Practicing. Okay, anyways, mind if I borrow some of your enthusiasm? Borrow? How can you borrow it? Sounds pretty strange to me. I'm curious, go for it. Oh god. Back to this. You know, one thing that this game really does do right, and to see this you have to look at the first episode again, but I'm in the middle of like hiccuping, but I don't want to hiccup, so I'm not talking very well. But just the intro screen makes you excited to play the game. I booted up this game and I was like, okay, time to record a Let's Play, and then the music started up and I was like, oh hells yeah, time to record a Let's Play. So I got some spare enthusiasm. Basically the only thing that is around the town right now is enthusiasm. So, this guy, if I talk to him, he just has more enthusiasm, and I'm not going to do that right now. But there are several side quests that are actually just people lacking enthusiasm. So I can go around just giving people enthusiasm and getting merit points. Good times are abound. So I could go to the weapon shop, could go to the armor shop. I do not think their inventory has changed, however, so I'm not going to do that. I will, however, go and, visit this blue ass person over here, because she is blue dabba dee dabba da. I think I'm just gonna go home and have a nap. What's gotten into you? This is no time to be sleeping. Oh, to be quiet. My wife, she was such a busy bee until recently, and all she wants to do is sleep. She hasn't done a jot of work in days. Ooh. Cleaning, washing, shopping. I'd much rather be having a nice doze than struggling to get through all that. Happened to the determined young woman I married. She got fat. Well, she isn't fat, but no, not low weight, I guess. I don't know. I'm being mean. How dedicated life becomes. She must be broken-hearted, huh, Mr. Drippy? She must be, Ollie boy. Let's give her some enthusiasm. Isn't it possible that these people are just lazy as shit and we're just pumping them full of enthusiasm they don't really have room for? Give heart. Okay, there we go. I had to talk to her again for some reason. Give heart. Enthusiasm. Now for a sip of my coffee while we do this. Delicious, delicious coffee. I haven't really had coffee for days, so I'm really psyched that I have coffee now. I was just basically too lazy to go out and get beans. When I was at Costco like yesterday, I really should have gotten some coffee beans there, but I didn't think of that. Instead, we got $100 worth of ribeye steak. Delicious. Back to her old self again. Thank you so much. Here, please, you must accept this. 3 flans. Delicious. 3 bars of chocolate and 30 guilders. Man, all these people give out rewards only in desserts. I think I might like this. So I am done merit stamp card number 1, and I'm on to merit stamp card number 2. Have you come to volunteer for a task? If so, be careful. They can be hardened if you're not properly prepared. Jesus Christ, properly prepared. Oh man, thanks for the tip. You're here to volunteer too? Indeed I am. I want something that I could really get my claws into, so I've signed up for a bounty hunt. It's awfully brave of you. You do it yourself. There's no need to worry, provided you're careful. I just wanted to protect the piece of Ding Dong Dell. Enthusiasm again! Our friend's got enthusiasm to spare. Go on and ask him to lend it to us. So sure, excuse me, would you mind awfully if we borrowed some of your enthusiasm. Damn, so many people are so easily... Yeah, you can have my enthusiasm. Look, I don't have an enthusiasm hole. I'm not sure if these people do, but it doesn't look like they do. Distilled spirit of get up and go. I know for a fact there are a couple more people in town who need enthusiasm. Prepare to die, friends. That's not a pleasant thing to say. So I'm going to check here for some quests. Make sure that there is nothing else in town. There are 3 new ones. Unusually lazy, forest dweller who lives in the eastern part of the rolling hills. Eastern part of the rolling hills appears to be having some difficulty. Eastern part of the rolling hills. Okay. A man visiting Ding Dong Dell appears to have lost something important. That's that guy in his journal. You don't know that guy in the journal, but there is also a bounty hunt available, which I will start right now. And believe me, I won't actually be able to do all these bounty hunts for very long. Or, what was I gonna say? I won't know everything in advance for very long, maybe like 1 more episode. Okay, so I got 1 bounty hunt available too, and you might notice that the reward for that was salted ice cream, which is a favorite of my new familiar. Familiar. So let's check the map. There's 1 quest, there's 2 quests. I'm pretty sure that is the lazy and the guy who lost his thing. His item of sort. Let's see. I say, dear boy, by the cut of your jib, I'd hazard a guess at you being a traveling man. What? And jolly fine occupation it is too. Are you a traveler too, sir? Sorry, I have to voice this guy. Very shrewd, dear boy. Indeed I am. Inherited a pretty pile from my maiden aunt who decided to travel the world, don't you know? Blimey, that right for some, spare gilder for a struggling aristocrat. Then. Very droll, dear boy, very droll. But I'm not pottling around hanging out alms to the poor, you know. I'm writing my memoirs, you see, a sort of travel diary. Know the kind of thing? You should really read it. It's corking stuff. Jesus Christ, some of the language I'm just not used to, so I stumble over it when I get it. Oh, I say, it must be dash it all. It's not here. It's Ballywell up and grown legs. You've lost your diary? I rather think I have. I must have left it somewhere. The damned fool I am. Of course, this is the absolute limit. My literary legacy is gone, all gone. Tragic poor bloke. Yes, we will help you. So, is it in town? That's awfully good of you. Where'd you last see it then, eh? The river northwest of here. To compose a little vignette. Okay, so I need to go to a river northwest. The water of that babbling brook was poetry itself, so I plopped down on a little island in the stream and set to work. Well, he gave me all the hints I need, so... Small island, couple of trees, northwest. Lovely. You're a saint, dear boy, a veritable saint. Lovely, and then there's one guy over here we need to give some enthusiasm to, if I'm not mistaken. Haven't been able to bring myself to do anything. Nothing seems worth bothering with. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Flanders. Brushing your teeth, having a bit of breakfast for a start. Those things are also bothersome. Can't I leave them till later? So why are we even bothering with words? Why don't we just like cast some fucking magic on this guy? Yes, I'll undertake this task. Get up and go and stop putting things off. Get started with them all. So I can just give heart? No, I have to... I wish they would just let me cast the spell. There we go. Give heart. Take heart, young one. No, give heart. Take heart from the other guy over there. Sip of coffee again? Damn, that is hot coffee. You're just broken-hearted. I was gasped, but this is terrible. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Fields to 1022. Whatever have I been doing? So I have gotten a couple requests to put the language into English, but I'm afraid I'm not doing that. And you could ask me what... Okay, if you ask me why, the reason is basically tons of people are doing this in English. I'm the only person doing it in Japanese with English subs, and I always prefer the Japanese voices, except for in some Miyazaki things, and this is a Studio Ghibli, so I'm sure the American voices are great, but I'm still not doing it. Sorry to say. Now you might be wondering why I'm not leaving town like I should do to get all of my hunts in order. The reason for that is that there is one more person with enthusiasm to spare up here. He's hanging out right here. Let's check out what he has to say. Another fine day, and soon I shall be off to work. You're full of beans? Man, I wish I could say that to people and get away with it. Man, you're full of beans today. What? Are you telling me I smell? Humble woodcutter. Well, perhaps there's a shortage of wood here in Ding Dong Dell. I'd say. Not enough young kids. You notice, teenagers don't seem to really exist in RPGs? Kind of a weird thing. Anyways, a bit odd, sir, but would you mind if I borrowed some of it? Lovely. Take heart, and then I can leave town and finish those 2 little side quests that were available to me. You can't see me now. Distilled spirit of get up and go once again. I needed a second one of these so I can carry more than one at once. That tickles. Man, I hope these people have too much heart, because if not, I'm screwing them over. I'm screwing them over bad. I know I keep saying that, but it doesn't change the fact that it is entirely true. So now I have a stronger wand, and I know for a fact that there's a chest up there that I could not open before with the spring lock spell. So before I go, I am going to check that out. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Let's see. Spring lock! What? Wand's not powerful enough. Well, damn. Well, you know, I know for a fact, another fact, a secondary fact, you might say, that there is another treasure chest that I couldn't open, hanging out right in here. There's also one in the woods, but I don't know what's in it, and I don't really care. I might go back and get that shit later. Hope you don't mind, I'm just gonna come over here and steal some of your shit. Lovely. Sandwich. Anyone in the audience a fan of Fred Penner? I used to be a huge fan when I was a kid. The I Like Sandwiches guy. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time, I eat them in the blah 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 blah. I forget all the lyrics to this song. If I had 1,000 sandwiches, I'd probably still forget all the lyrics. If I had 1,000 sandwiches, 99% of them would go rotten. Because I can't really eat even 10, well, how about 98% of them? I could probably eat 20 sandwiches before they all went rotten. Not to mention, I could probably give some away, so if I had 1,000 sandwiches, I would likely run some sort of like sandwich drive where I'd go downtown and take like $1 a sandwich and donate it to some sort of charity. Okay, so let's check out the quest log and see what we have to do. Okay, so this is underway. This forest dweller who lives in the eastern part of the rolling hills. Note from the hills, northwest of Ding Dong Dell on an island in a stream that grows true trees on it. So northwest. Should be easy enough. Time to head to... Yeah, I know our adventure can really begin. I'm not that excited. So, head west first because I can't really head straight north. Then I have to find a stream that has 2 trees in it. Well, I see... Oh, I see it. I see it. See that island in the stream that has 2 trees? That would be it entirely. There should also be an indicator on my map. Yeah, there's the guy who's having trouble. So I'll go see him as well and see what is up. What the buzz is, he might tell me what's happening. Why should you want to know? Don't you mind about the future? There's something on the ground over there. Let's take it back to him. Well, not immediately. but I will take it back to him soon. I have 2 more quests to do out here. Can't really be returning people's diaries all the time, can I? Really? You're actually gonna... Okay. Fine. If you want to be an idiot, go ahead. By the way, I better open up the volume control in case of cutscene. So, this should be super easy, and just in time for breakfast. There we go. Most of the monsters around here aren't going to pose much of a threat, so I can just kind of power through them. Still not going to edit them out unless I get way too many fights, but most of them should actually be running away. Now these guys are hilarious. Let's see if I can aggro one. Oh, okay. Sometimes they'll charge towards you and then they'll stop right before you and start running away. It's kind of awesome. Oh, so interesting little fact, if you hit L1, it will recenter the map north. So that's a useful little thing if you've gotten lost, because the map doesn't rotate. Only your... Is that our... Oh, our monster. I see our monster. Yes, I will fight the Grump fowl. Grump fowl. Offs again. God damn it. Well, hopefully it won't happen too often. I'm trying to sort them out right now, but the support for my recording software isn't the greatest, so it's going to take me a little while. So I'm going to attack the lowest health sleep fowl, because I just don't want to be put to sleep. Damn! So I'm blind right now. I'm not sure if I actually have any items to deal with that. Let's see. Provisions. Well, it just wore out, so I don't really need that. I also do have a phoenix feather, but I think I'll start by downing a white bread here. And then, I should probably go ahead and use my monkey. I should have actually equipped his second ability, but I forgot to. So, main guy asleep, psych up, and go wild. But I want you to attack sleep fowl number 2. Just to get them out of the way so I can focus on the main hunt. Back to my high power guy. And attacking time. So I can't help but notice there are a couple mana glims just hanging out. And 1 health glim. And Grumpy Fowl should be dead. So that was very easy compared to the last hunt. The last hunt was a bit more challenging. But I can assume that it wasn't meant to be very hard. I think. Got lots of evasion up, so he's definitely an evasion type creature. Bounty hunt complete, report to Swift Solutions. Okay, so now what I need to do is... This whole area, the rolling hills? Where did you say he lived? Let's go into my inventory. There we go. Forest dweller who lives in the eastern part of the rolling hills. So, in a forest to the east. Well, there's a lot of forest to the east, so... I'm assuming it's that little dell slash glade slash river down there, where the forest dweller is hanging out. Hopefully I am correct. If not, this might be a very long episode of me wandering around doing not too much. But I think I am going to do as much completionist as I can, even if it involves some excessive editing in later bits of the Let's Play. Just so I can show you where to go and where everything is, and so we can all enjoy all the art. The arts and crafts. Some of it does actually look like crafts, doesn't it? Like some of these trees look like they're little models that are cut out and just set there. So there should be a forest dweller who lives somewhere over here? I don't know. You guys are making this shit hard for me. I was really assuming he was going to be down there, but I don't see any way to get down there. Okay, this is to the east of the rolling hills. Is there a forest dweller in this forest? What's the objective again? Let's read this one more time. A forest dweller who lives in the eastern part of the rolling hills. So I am to the east, right? I haven't gotten my directions all mixed up. No, I'm to the east, and I am in a forest. There are only a couple forests big enough for this quest. Basically as far east as I can get. You think he would show up on the map? Or is this like a special quest that's really hard? You really? Oh. I allowed myself to get back attacked. Snack attack. By snack attack, of course, I mean coffee time. Okay, so I'm going to change my guy fairly instantly. And after this, I'm going to remember to actually equip him with his ability that he has, which is quite a useful ability that confuses monsters. So let's get that done with. Level 9. Level 9. Mumbo number 9. And actually, I might as well sort of feed my guys here. Have 9 chocolate bars. Might as well go attack up all the way if possible. And possibly get another heart up. I unfortunately don't have anything that will increase his attack by more than this. 4 up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to actually be feeding him all the chocolate bars, and he won't get full from that. To be honest, I don't actually know what the familiarity stat does, but I'm assuming it is a good thing if I have lots of familiarity. And I'm so close to having 2 levels of it. Do I get a tutorial on it? Come on. I know you want to give me that second heart. Give me some of that lovin'. And 1 last chocolate bar. Damn you, you goddamn cheapskate. Not giving me my familiarity. So still nothing for him, unfortunately, but I will have it pretty soon. So the forest dweller could also be in this forest. Oh, there we go. Found you. Found ya. That's kind of cool. I appreciate that. Oh. The first thing I can't help but notice is this blue chest that I will immediately steal from. Yes, some kind of magic. Nope. Let me use my spell. There we go. Spring lock. What's this? What's this? There's treasure in the Battler's Badge. Now, what in hell's name is that? Not in here, not in here, in here, accessories. +2 defense. I think I will actually equip that to my main guy here. 2 extra defense is nothing to scoff at. Nice little accessory hanging out in that chest, and this is the dweller who's having a problem. What's going on? Monsters everywhere, rampagers, destroying the forest. Terrible. Rhinobore, we see 5. Aren't the rhinobores super easy? Don't you guys live here? We stay in the forest to protect our forest. Come on, Ollie boy, these people need a hand. Hells yeah, I'm gonna help them. Look at the amount of merit stamps we get for that shit. It's always worth the merit stamps. That's true. Okay, so where is our objective? So I need to kill 5 rhinobores? Can you explain to me what we have to do here? Let's check it out. Underway. Defeat all 5 rhinobores. I somehow got rid of the mini-map, and I want it back. There we go. The select button. I should have guessed. I should have known, I should have found out, I should have known about these strangers like me. Who's this? Man, these guys can barely speak. Nah, I'd be good. Don't worry about it. I just have to go further into the deep dark wood. Hey ho, the deep dark wood. 5 of them. Okay, so they're all just around the forest. Should be easy enough. Oh. Okay, these guys look a tiny bit more intimidating than what I thought they were. And they are actually quite strong, so gotta watch my health. I don't know. Okay, that stopped raid time not to do damage to me. I am not unhappy that that didn't do damage. No experience? 1 down, 4 to go. Did that seriously give me no experience? Because if it did, I disapprove. I am Yessik, and I disapprove this message. Yes, surprise attack! You have no chance when you are surprised. Okay, again, I'm just gonna deal with this. I have not yet equipped my my good spell for my second familiar, which I had better do. There we go. Number 2 dead. I haven't even leveled, so as you can tell, the beginning part of this game is still pretty damn easy. Even though I died last episode. I'm sorry about that. 2 down, 3 to go. Let's go, friends and familiars here. Tricks, and I don't really need Sharpener because I do not have a team. Boost the attack of a single ally. I will go with Pebble Pelt, which is an attack spell. But for these guys, it's basically useless to do anything other than physical attacks. I'm assuming they can't do way too much damage in a single attack, so I'm just going to go with Tweak again. I will be using, what did I name him again? Mook later, but for now, Mook stays as kind of secondary or support. Or if I know a boss can't attack all that much. Ooh, level 9. Mumbo number 9. 3 down, 2 to go. I see you two. Oh, don't wander into the forest, then I can't see which direction you're facing. I managed to sneak attack anyways. I am the champion of the snack attacks. Quick, attack him in the anus. It's the most effective form of attack. You gotta admit, it is pretty damn effective. And I get some extra health in form of a Glim. And then only 1 left to go, and then I've finished all the quests for this area. There we go. That is not where you were before. Goddamn cheating asshole. So just for celebration's sake and for the sake of showing you something new, let's use my other guy once. And I will actually Pebble Pelt and not confuse. So that's Pebble Pelt. Then I will psych up, I'll use all my abilities and go wild. Lovely. Extra MP, extra HP, and I have finished my quest. All my quests. Ask me no more questions. Please tell me no more lies. Like the boys are in the bathroom doing up their flies? I don't know. So might as well head into here. I think that should transport me back to the people who needed help. I'm closer to the mic now if you can't tell. Lovely. Why'd this little boy ask for help? You strong. Strong like bunny rabbit, smart like ox. The present for you. 3 bottles of iced coffee, that is pretty good. And guilders are not that easy to come across in this game, so I'm happy about that too. I should be able to get my second stamp card done, and I will be able to trade it in for a badass reward. Badass reward. Badassian. Badass reward. You're not gonna attack me. I know you're not. So you'd better not even fucking try. And you know, I might as well harvest from this area here since I am walking by. Walk on by. I walk a lonely road along the boulevard of broken dreams. Used to be a big fan of that band when I was a kid. And before, Wake Me Up One September and played on the radio 10 billion times in a row. You know, that band was already big, but they were really lucky to release that song at that time. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. 9/11 was actually profitable for that band. Yep. It sucks, but it's true. So I also did this for this guy. Let's check it out. It's Ballywell. Well, Ballywell is. Yes, capital. You really are a lifesaver, dear boy. I'm just glad it turned out to be where you said it was. I hope you don't lose it again. Oh, I most certainly shan't. Yes, you will. Certainly not. I'd say you deserve a reward for coming to the aid of a party. And what? Here. I like it when people say what at the end of their sentences. It's kind of hilarious. 3 more stamps. And I be finished number 2. I like how they're all like little path cards. No, never mind. Doesn't make any sense. So I got a tooth. That is another accessory that I'm pretty sure increases attack. You know, now that I mention it, I'd rather... Oh, I can't actually equip... But I can equip it to you? Yeah. There we go. Giant's tooth. Perfect. 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 Perfect? Perfect? Est-ce que je peux parler français? I don't know. Can I? You tell me. So now I get to trade him for a badass reward. And some ice cream. Which is always a big bonus, even when it is salted ice cream. Claim bounties. Did I, like, bring him the head to prove it? How did I prove that I actually had this bounty? I don't know. 80 guilders, 4 salted ice creams, and quite a bit of money. Oh, I forgot I also have to claim merit awards here. And the merit awards are all badass as hell, so let's see. Makes it easier for you to sneak up on people, or causes additional restorative glims to appear during battle. Ooh. I gotta say, jackpot. Jackpot has to be the one. Excellent. Now, I have the ice cream. I'm going to feed it to my secondary pet who loves evasion. I'm in the wrong area. I hope you like salted ice cream, because I got plenty for you. Nom 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 nom. So that's a +2 evasion. Pretty damn good. I'm hoping to make this guy like the master of evasion. Master of puppets. 2 more evasion. This is probably 1 more evasion, then 1 more evasion again, if I had to guess. Oh, never mind. I don't even make it to that. As you can tell, he absolutely loves ice cream. You see the 2 hearts over his head. If I did the same thing with, let's say, pie, he would not see those. But, you know, I'll show you anyways, with some defense. Some flan defense. He's like, it's alright. I've had better. So you gotta remember to feed your pets on occasion, as it is very helpful, and you don't want to waste their emptiness. Fullness. Empty fullness. I used to be empty full. It was the most empty full time of my life. So I'm not sure how long this recording has been going. I think today might be side questing only, and maybe our first appearance in the golden wood, the golden something. I love this. I would love to have like hard copies of all the accessories for this game. In the Japanese version, they actually got full books. The Wizard's Companion. They got the full Wizard's Companion. So if you look here, I think I've shown you guys this, but the book is actually a book. So if you go to the spell book and go to like this page, you can zoom in, and it came with a real hardcover version of this, the Japanese version. So I would actually love to get my hands on one of those someday. Although I would prefer it in English, so you know I can read it. That'd be nice. And there is apparently a huge weapon crafting system in this that I have not gotten into at all yet. But time to head to the Golden Wood, or whatever the hell it was called. Guess I probably actually should have gone up there and harvested some stuff. No, never mind. Yeah, there we go. See, he turned around, started running away. They'll do a charge at you, but they're basically just playing chicken. Playing chicken. Play chicken. As opposed to practical chicken. So this episode is going to be all the quests in Ding Dong Dell, and we have appeared at the Golden Grove. Let's see if there's a cutscene here. I will actually turn this up a bit just in case. I kind of expect one. I kind of expect one. Oh, I guess not. Anyways, you got to listen to the music at a bit higher of a volume for a while. Desert in no time. Jeepers creepers, just look at those giant mushrooms. It's so different from the deep dark wood. Not wrong, Ollie boy, it's another type of woodland altogether. This is no offense to old Treeface, but the soil here is just better. Yeah. Proper fertile. The trees are weighed down by fruits and nuts all year round. That's why they call it the Forest of Plenty, see? Oh, and one other thing I should mention, because people keep bringing it up, the reason the subs are so strange for Drippy is because it was translated in Europe, and in Europe they decided to make it a Welsh accent, so he has a Welsh accent as opposed to an Osaka accent, which he does have in Japanese, which is kind of the equivalent of a southern accent. So in every language he has a very, very strong accent. Something proper wrong is going on, man. No fairies in town and none of the forest either? What happened to them all? Maybe we should go deeper into the forest. We might be able to find out more there. Owl Moon, and see what we can do, shall we? Have your fairy friends, Mr. Drippy. I don't think so. I think massive calamity has struck. But I will save my progress, and, you know, here I'll be able to tell how long I've been playing. 10:25, up to, I don't know. It didn't tell me. Well, let's try one more time. Up to 11. So this is it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time for the Golden Wood, the Golden Grove, I guess I should say. Bye.